Okay, yeah, I should be live, but I'm going to go grab some water real fast, so I will be back. Okay, now it's time for 480p Mario Maker, but, I'm just gonna finish the story mode, I think. I remember there being something like over 100 missions or something like that, and I have a lot of missions shown. I think I talked to some of the NPCs off stream a while ago and got some missions as well to do, but just gonna be trying to finish all the missions because there's like a flower or something you get that you can use to make certain types of levels in the Super Mario Maker or Super Mario Brothers 1 style. Let's not do that. Up, and we did what I didn't want to do. And I did it again. Okay. I'm going too fast. Okay. Okay. There we go. So we made it through the first room. But why did it just die? There we go. Kind of weird how it kind of just died, but I think I might have hit it too fast and I didn't notice. Yeah, let's just reset. Okay, so you have to go fast. Or not. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, I think I see where you're supposed to do. Yeah, I went way too slow. Went slow again. Okay, so that's how fast I can go. There we go. And then... well, the turtle kind of like turns around as soon as you destroy the block to try to get to the nearest block, and stuff like that happens. Because they have to be on top of the spring. I don't understand. I don't know what's pathfinding. It's kind of what's messing me up here. Wait, so it goes there, and then it needs to be on top of the red, but it's double red. And it has to be at the tip of the red dots, because if not, it just decides to die, and then I go too slow. See, it just turns around in the middle of its jump. I don't really understand how I'm supposed to get around turning around. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Because it's got to be on top of the spring, basically, is what you're trying to do. But I can't get it to go to the other blue side, because it won't, pretty much. I mean, it just doesn't go over to it. Unless you have to get, while it's inside of the spring for it to work, which wouldn't work, but I guess maybe it would. See, because it turns around, so you can't really make it go to the other side of the screen. It just has a mind of its own. And see, I needed to go on the spring, so that way I can hit the note block, but it just won't go to the spring. But yeah, we pretty much just have to start over. There's literally nothing I can do. Has like a 1 block space, so I'm going too fast again. I know what to do. I just can't do it because I'm going too fast. Because I'm trying to rush it. So that way I can have time for that puzzle that I got stuck on last time. See, like, it decides to go wherever it wants to go, and I really don't need it to do that. I need it to go onto the note block. Because it turns around as soon as it falls. And I can't really do anything if it turns around and goes the wrong way. Okay, so I have it up here. Did that way too fast. But I see what to do now, you just have to wait. There we go. You just have to wait for it to pretty much hang directly off of the block and then turn around. Okay. Okay, so that goes that way. Oh. I didn't see that part. Okay, so if it's blue, it goes the right way. There we go. Glad this is the final room. Although, I can see how it would be difficult. Because I pretty much have to make it jump all the way to the other side. Oh wait, I can just do this. Or something similar. See, I can't get it to reach, though. It's the problem. Oh wait, I can wait for it to turn back into the turtle, and then it move. Maybe. Or something like that. Okay, so it kind of jumps whenever it does that. That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah.
That was very thought out and planned. Glad that it happened the way that I intended, because I'm in full control of the situation. Because I can totally control which direction the Koopas are going. Especially whenever they just decide to turn around every time that they fall off of a block, because that's a very great mechanic. Forgot that this one's about speed. Okay. And now we have this room. Okay. So then we just have to wait on it to come over here. I don't care about getting the thing. I was in the last room, but I ran out of time, so got a bit frustrated. Yeah, I don't really need the coins, so there's not really a reason for me to focus on them or anything. Shoes in the clouds. But yeah, I just want to finish the story, I think, today. And that's probably all that I'm going to have time for anyway. And then, if I do run out of time this stream, then I'll try to stream later. Okay, these munchers are throwing me off with their timing. I do like Super Mario Brothers 3. You don't really want to get crushed and instantaneously die. And or I think that's how it works in the original ones. Oh, I can just jump on them. I was kind of confused, so I just wanted to test that. And now we get fire inside of the shoe. I'm assuming that that shoe can just destroy everything in existence. Or not. Oh. Oh no, I lost the shoe. It's okay though, because I'm at the end, so it doesn't really matter that much. Oh man, I got the single mushroom. I was trying to go for the 1-up. The timing's a bit different because of the 1-up though. so that was 72. Now we're on 73. Although I finished some of the NPC levels. Not any off-stream, but just I've already finished some of the NPC levels, so I haven't finished 72 levels. I finished a bit more.
Oh no!
Yeah, I should have seen that, but I just didn't. I do kind of like the fact that they rain from the sky instead of coming from underneath. Well, never mind. Oh wait, they're gonna land here, aren't they? They got the checkpoint though. There we go. Now I got a shell. Oh, there went the shell. I couldn't really see it though. And that's a nice spot. It reminds me of that one thing from Hollow Knight, I forget the guy, but I fought him in, I think it was either the last Hollow Knight stream or the one before that. I think it's like the Broken Vessel. I think that might be it. I haven't finished the game yet, if there is like a whole vessel that you fight at the end of the game. Well, I know that you fight like the Radiants and the Hollow Knight are like the final bosses. I don't know if I'm gonna fight the Radiants, because I've heard the Radiants fight is pretty difficult, but it's also DLC, so I might as well just... Or not DLC, but it was in like an update or something like that. I might just finish the game beating Hollow Knight. But I do want to finish the game eventually. Although right now, I am also playing Terraria and Breath of the Wild. At the same time as Mario Maker 2 and Smash Brothers. So I've got a few games, and then I've got games that I'm playing on my own, like Super Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that jump, but we're in low gravity. So how does this cape work? It's been a while since I've played. Okay, so you're just supposed to use it to float. Hey, it's been a while since I played Super Mario World. And I haven't had a cape level at all in Mario Maker. Yesterday, or no, this was today, like earlier today, I tried a bit of Mario Maker whenever I woke up, just to get some practice in. And I just tried Super Expert because I decided that I might as well try to set a record of one at least. And I was playing this one really good level. I was playing in handheld mode. Or I say it's really good because it's easy, but I was playing it and there was like a piece of hair on my screen, so I like swiped the piece of hair up. But in handheld mode, if you swipe at all on the screen pretty much, that just makes it where you skip the level, so yeah, I never finished the level. In Super Expert, my record's still at 0. But there was, I wanted to get it off of my screen because it was like a small piece of hair as well, but it was kind of annoying because I noticed it. Why are you dropping pals? And why are you no longer dropping anything? Can you please drop another pal? Or am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. RNG-based levels, where it's completely random if the enemy throws out an item or not. I'm assuming the higher Lakitu is the bad Lakitu if this level's called Good Lakitu, Bad Lakitu. Well, no, it's not actually. because they both seem to be dropping POWs. Can you please drop another POW? I'm barely living. Okay. Say, please get all of the things off of my screen. So there's the bad luck too. So it's 2 good, 1 bad. And then those things aren't affected by POWs, it looks like. But now I get a star. I killed the bad luck too, so now there should only be this good one. Well, now the good one's gone. Hammer Brothers aren't too bad if they're on the top. If they're on the bottom and you have to jump over them, that's kind of bad. That's also pretty bad. And of course I try to rush through, and as soon as the Lakitu throws down the bomb.
Oh yeah.
Is there a way to turn that off? I should have gone back for the star, actually. Not that I really need it. Or I think the star's too far behind, maybe. This was a hidden block, kind of. Yeah, as long as I don't hit the bombs, then they can't really do much. Can they? Well... Or they're on the other side. I don't really need the coins, so it doesn't really affect me. Oh. Okay, I do need to get out of here, though. Please, hurry and explode. Ooh, we barely made it. They just get me out of here. Oh, and I got the 1-up. But that was a bit too close. It's a 76, launching bombs and collecting... I didn't read the rest of it. Collecting coins. Glad I didn't read the rest of it, I guess. So we gotta grab at least 50 coins. Oh, they'll just kind of float because there's like no gravity. And then they'll explode and you'll get coins if... Oh wait, they fall if they explode. Got it. That one didn't get hit. Got the cloud right? Nope, it's too high up. That would kind of defeat the purpose of the whole level though, so... It doesn't stay up long enough for me to grab it. And I completely missed there because of my momentum. And that should be... Oh, only 2 got hit. Come on, Match Koopa, dang. Barely missed. Or Kamek. I could have gone for the coins, but I just wanted to get away from the Match Koopa. I think that's a Match Koopa, and then Kamek is whenever it's in like 3D World and stuff like that. If I know Mario characters. I probably don't. It's been a while since I played Mario Kart 8. That is probably my favorite one, though. I just like how much faster you can go. Even though I don't play on, like, 200cc, I like all the pink trips and stuff. I usually just play on 150. Reach the goal while holding a stone. Well, I guess there's the stone. Oh. Oh. I see the problems with this. Yep, there's some kind of mechanic going on here that I don't understand. I guess maybe if I drop the stone, then I can... I mean, I really don't know what to do. Do I just have to get rid of the stone? I can't throw it up. I guess I just have to drop it and use it to get up here. Okay. Okay. Why did that not work? Come on, just reach it. There we go. Please tell me that it can't spawn bullet bills now. Okay, it can. I was gonna say, it's not exactly perfect, so I'm not sure. I had so much P power from that. Ah yes, my favorite thing of dying whenever you pick up the stone.
Oh yeah.
Because, you want to continue the level that you're trying to play. That's a very cool thing that happened. And all of these doors aren't like their own thing, they're all unique, I guess, because of the hinges. Or no, wait, the hinges don't align like I'm thinking. Okay, can I hold down and drop it? Yeah, I can. Okay. That should make lining this up a bit easier. Okay, so now I just wait on this. And Dido bullet bill again. Let's say it hasn't happened yet, but it will. Or not. I think I need to grab all of the keys while I'm here. I mean, I might as well. Oh, I see what you have to do. There we go. Let's try and get... Well. Okay, so now we move on to the swamp one, I think. And this one I don't understand. Oh wait, maybe I do. Well, now I die, don't I? Nope. But how do I get the thwomp to trigger and not crush me? Oh wait, it's just not gonna crush me. There we go. Okay, let's just be very careful here next to the note blocks. I think I might have to make a level based around this stone, because I didn't even know this was a thing. Wait, it seems kind of interesting. I'm surprised I didn't see any levels with using it so far. This thing does not seem very fun. I don't really understand what I have to do here, but I'm gonna risk everything. No, wait, the claw tracked me too low, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So what do I use? The stone? Oh yeah, I see what I do. I gotta stand on top of the stone. This is not going to be very easy. Oh, yep, that's cool. So I basically have to wait for the claw to pick up the stone, and then stand on top of the stone while it's being picked up by the claw. But see, the claw just decides to drop the stone every once in a while, and I almost just died. Now the hard part is getting back the stone, I think. No, wait. Oh, I should say, do not pick me up and drag me all the way to my death after I've gotten all 4 keys. Or else I'm gonna go into the parts section and finish the level. Got the stone. I used the stone to get through the level, not really destroy the stones. I used it to destroy the wood though. And I got, nope, I was just a bit too late for the 1-up. I thought I got the 1-up though. And I dropped a few frames as well, so let me just try to fix that. Jebaited the Second has just evolved for the 41st time. That's pretty impressive. I don't really talk about Jebaited the Second that much, but it's named after a dolphin that I had in Minecraft when I streamed that on the Minecraft in 2018 stream that there's a clip of for some reason. The clip's not that good, it's just me going in the water. I don't really remember what happens in it, but it's just not a very eventful clip and kind of random. I tried to slide, but it worked out because I had momentum. So yeah, I know how these things work. Because I made a whole level. Actually, I think I made... No, that was just 1 level. So I think I made 2, but it was the Ice Castle level where you had the boss fight. And basically, the icicles will only fall if you're within, like, a block from them, or, like, directly underneath them as well. So if you're in any of those areas, then, oh, I know what I do. Whoa. I also haven't made a level based around this, because I don't really understand it. I want to do a level with the unique power-ups, though, for, Super Mario Maker 2. Like the, construction costume and the giant mushroom. Or it's not unique to Super Mario Maker 2, but it's something that you don't really see in the other Mario games, I guess. Unfortunate, but luckily we have that there. I did not have that much more room. But yeah, there's like another power-up you get for completing the story, so that's why I'm doing that today. And I bounced off the ice. I thought I could jump and bounce off the ice at the same time. Kind of like how the POW door things work, where you have to throw the POW into the wall, or like drop it into the wall and then open a door. I had to do that in the super expert level I was talking about earlier. At the beginning, but I managed to get past it. And then there's these things as well. I don't really see them in a level, the skip squeaks. They copy your jump, I think. Yeah, they just copy your jump, but they do it a bit delayed. That was unintentional, but it still worked out. I'm just gonna go for it since it's pretty easy to get. Which way is this one in front of me going? It's going the opposite way, correct, yeah. I'm guessing that's like a harder path or something. Oh no, you just have to go up it. Can you like reverse slide? Oh, you can. That's weird. I was like, wait, the tracks are going up and they make the slope, so I think you can reverse slide. But I wasn't too sure. Very interesting. I want to steal one of these from down here, but I can't, so. Oh no. Isn't there a glitch involving these? Where, like, if you make it where they can't jump, they get messed up? Okay, so you have to run past it. And then I'm assuming you have to, like, crouch after that. Nope, you just have to super jump. Okay. But yeah, there's something that I want to try now, in the level maker. I wanted to see if I can make, like, a Yoshi egg toss mechanic. Although, I guess it'd just be the shell toss. Although I'm trying to think of how I would get different angles. I guess using note blocks or something. That might be an interesting type of level. That'd be one of the harder levels to design for me. I usually make pretty simple levels. This is supposed to be the slide, because the slide works a bit different. Whoa, wait, where did you even appear at? No, mushroom. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to navigate through that. Nope. I missed it the first time, so I thought I died. I mean, I know the music is slide. I'm surprised they didn't do like the bomb battlefield and went for slide instead. I guess it fits better. Because you can use it in levels to make it seem like you have to go fast in the levels. Which, at this part, you do have to go fast. There we go. It wasn't too bad. I was kind of nervous at the end, but it ended up working out. Also, the semi-solid blocks are like transparent glass, so that's kind of neat. I haven't seen what everything looks like in this game yet. Like, I don't know all the block types and all the different modes, so I might have to go through that. Like, the enemy types, they change a bit. And by, like, types, I mean, like, what they look like. Like, obviously in Super Mario Bros. 1, the Goombas look like they do from that game, and then in 3, they look like they do in that one. Oh. But yeah, there's not too many levels with clear conditions, because I would expect a lot of levels to have, like, super hard clear conditions. But I haven't really run into any. Other than, you know, the collect all coins, that's pretty common. And I made it to the end, but at least I know that I can make it there. Should be able to make it even further next time. There's something that I don't really like about Mario Maker's like visuals on the other game modes outside of 3, and that's the fact that Mario has like a shadow. You can see it here, behind him, although that's covering it. There you go. So now you should be able to see the shadow. And like all of the stuff on the stage has a shadow. That wasn't a thing except in like Super Mario Bros. 3. I remember that because it's supposed to be like a play. Or that's like the big theory about the game, is that it's a play. Okay. I mean, you like have just enough time to make it if you're doing things like that. I might as well see what the end looks like after that, because I don't even know how I like left the ground. See, that's something annoying about the mechanic. They should just make it where you can't jump rather than you can't leave the ground. Because if you can't jump, that's a bit easier to identify. And you would still get the same effect. It would just be a bit more precise as well. Because you can, like, fall half a block. I'm surprised the donut blocks don't count as you leaving the ground. Because sometimes it looks like they do, slightly, like it did there. It's just doing it like this is a bit more inconsistent, rather than having it where you can't jump. Because it's basically the same thing, you just can't jump. And that's what Mario's known for, so you can't do it. But it's not done in a... or in, like, a correct way, kind of, at least to me. If they made it where you couldn't jump, it would work a bit better. Because then you have things like that, where if I would have gone even slightly more to the right, then it would have counted as me leaving the ground. But like half my foot was on it. And that's what happened last time, was I barely left the ground, but it was at a point where it would count. This part doesn't seem too bad now that I have a super mushroom. This reminds me of like just shapes and beads. I wanted to get that game and try it, but I never did. I do like that though. That's something that wouldn't... or it would still be possible to do without jumping. Or I think there is one that you can't jump with, but the not touching the ground one makes it just a bit more difficult because you can't go fast. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine either way.
Let's go.
Vines in the castle. No clear condition is good. There we go. Yeah, this level's not so bad. That's kind of interesting to me how it will pick itself back up if it goes on a track and then it goes off the track. The next track that it lands on, it'll still work. And yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but it's kind of hard to explain what I mean, but it's like whenever it falls off of a track, tracks have ends that you can put, which are those little like gray squares on the sides. Here, I'm gonna get on the second vine. This is a bit behind the other one. But yeah, you see how, like, whenever it goes off the ends, that it doesn't just, like, go somewhere random. I just didn't want to die at the same spot. I almost died there. In return.
Oh no!
Okay. Luigi's here. Don't care. But yeah, I guess, yeah, it's not in the new Super style, so there's no shadows in this style. But they added it in Super Mario Bros. 1. I'm not sure if they added it in World. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh no!
Okay, so you have to go like all the way down, all the way back up, and then all the way down. I wish there was like another mushroom up there so you could get the fire flower rather than just having to get the mushroom. Wonder how I fell off there. Yeah, judging by how far those vines went downward, that probably doesn't do me that great. We have to be all the way down? Do we have to be like all the way up? I don't like that track. There we go. So I made it here. Do I get a checkpoint? Nope. This part's not too bad, but watch me still die anyway.
Mario #1! Woohoo!
The 480p really makes me like nostalgic for a new Super Mario Bros. DS. Or Wii, because that's the Wii's probably more accurate actually because it was in 480. Although I think it's in 480i instead of 480p on the Wii. Red Yoshi's Highway of Flames. The auto-scroller is going faster than I can move. What? Oh man, I was at the end too, wasn't I? I couldn't really move. So I'm charging it super early, is my thing. And Luigi actually can't help me on this level, so... No cheating, even if I did plan on cheating. Which I don't really, but... That was a very unfortunate series of events. Do I even need the Yoshi? I mean, I guess it's extra fire power, so it'll help. Somehow. But see, like, I just missed that one thing because I'm firing in the shotgun pattern, so... If I miss one thing, then that's those to block my path. But if I stay in the front, I could have moved a bit further to try and stay in the front, and then that would have helped, for sure. You just gotta stay pretty low. But the thing is, those things fall into the, like acid water. I don't know if the acid water is incredibly dangerous or anything for me. There we go. But yeah, as soon as I get knocked off the Yoshi, because I think that's what that Yoshi is there for, is to make it where you can get knocked off twice. Or maybe just to have a bunch of fire everywhere. But I basically kind of just used it to protect myself and like jump off the Bowser Koopa car or clown car. And what can I sort by? Not done. Yeah, and that's a bit better, I guess. Dry bone shell. I have seen this be used in one level, but I think it gives you like invincibility every time that you go down, if I remember that correctly. And I'm surprised that that hasn't been used. Oh, you can stomp on ghosts with it as well. Oh, it's just invulnerable, I guess. So, okay, good. I'm glad that we get another shell. Okay, there's just a vine. I didn't expect that. Nothing up there. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'll get there eventually. Back to 6 lives, so that just gives me like infinite 1-ups, I guess. Right, yeah, so I think I can make it up there. Yeah, I can make it up there, but I have to jump off the shell to be able to.
Oh yeah.
And there's only 3 keys, I thought there were 5. That we'd have to do a bit of exploring. But yeah, I guess we just have to learn new mechanics instead. I should have finished this, story mode to begin with, like, whenever Mario Maker 2 came out. Because it does teach you a lot about the game's mechanics, which is kind of useful, but... And if these things break, or if they hit a wall, then they'll break, sorry. Not if these things break. And there's nothing to do with this vine. I think I know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But you don't get enough height from it anyway. Like, you pretty much have to jump as soon as you hit the red coin. Can I still see what the announcer says? Yeah, okay. See, this one I don't understand how to get those two on the right. I know how to get this one down here. That's underneath me. Well, I can't look down, but it's the one that's directly underneath me. There's also this vine here. I'm sure that has to do, something to do with something. Wait, yeah. See, I just can't make it up there as soon as I grab that, because it's too low. Yeah, I tried to climb up the vine and I didn't see anything. And I want to have infinite lives, so. Nothing up here. Unless you can, like, turn this into a turtle shell by leaving it next to the vine. I also can't pick up the shells, can I? Because, yeah, I'm in Super Mario Bros. 1. I can make it up to here pretty easily. But the thing is, I can't make it up there and then not have a shell, because I need the shell to be able to land on those. And I don't run far enough, fast enough, and I bounced off the shell, so it just bounced me off the ground. But, yeah, I've been streaming for an hour, so I'll probably end the stream pretty soon. I don't think I'm gonna do this level for now, though, because I just have no idea at all what to do, so.
Mamma mia!
I can't jump far enough, basically. Oh, there is no jump. Or no jump block. I was wondering about that. So, basically, can't leave the ground. It's called no jump, but it's you can't leave the ground. There's a bit of a difference there. What? Oh, I can hit that with this. You can just run past them. guess I was supposed to use the spring to hit the donut block with the POW. There we go. Figuring out the puzzles. It's just taking me a second. Yeah, I didn't have enough momentum. Glad I reached a checkpoint, right? I knew there wasn't a checkpoint because of the clear condition, by the way. I guess that's why so many clear condition levels aren't being made, is because you can't do a checkpoint. I'm sure then, if you could, then everyone would just make clear condition based levels. Because then it would make it much more annoying, so people would want to do that for sure. See, there we go. That's how you get those coins. I wonder if there's a way for me to throw it and also keep the springs. Okay, I just have to wait on the timing to be right. Okay, the timing's not going to be right. There we go. So we have infinite 1-up, so it's fine. Now we're back here. I'm just gonna go through the door. It's weird to me how that doesn't count as leaving the ground. Yet, pretty much everything else does count as leaving the ground. Okay, so first we do that. We come back over here, wait for it to respawn, and claw. Yep, there we go. I need to make sure I'm not running too fast at the same time. Okay, so I was supposed to keep this to get that 50 coin up there. Wonder how I was supposed to get a 10 there. Like the 10 coins if I couldn't leave the ground. I guess maybe if you jump and... Or no, because it'd be impossible to get the 10 if you jump and hit it at the same time. You have to jump too high. But, yeah, I think I'm probably just going to end this stream now and then later if I have time. I should have time though, but if I do have time, I'll play some more Mario Maker, although for now this is pretty much all the time that I have. So, oh, hey, I'm not sure you came at a kind of bad time with them in the stream. But, yeah, I should be live later, or I forgot to show my levels actually, so I guess we can go look at that first, and then I'll end my stream, so. Oh, it's uploaded, not like, but yeah, I'll show them, just show, because some people have played them since I was gone, but yeah, there's the ID for that one, and things like that, in case anybody wants to try these levels. this is a level that I would suggest people to try, though it's the hardest level I've made, but it's probably the most fun. And then there's Quick Man Stage and Snake Block. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time that I have for now. So, I should be live later though, since this was only like an hour. I'll try to make some time, but I'll see what I can do, I guess. And I will see everyone in the next stream.